Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Maanas Ajay, currently practicing in my own hospital, PAMC Thiruvananthapuram. I have done my masters in Ayurveda Samhita, that is applied Ashtangas of Ayurveda. I started my practice almost a decade ago. With that short span of experience, I can give you some useful inputs that will help you to maintain and strengthen your immunity. It is always a better choice to stay away from infectious people, places, and situations. But one day or the other, you have to go out for your basic human needs. Being optimistic, what I feel is human effort can find cure for any diseases to come. But by that period, a large section of the people might have wiped out. So appropriate changes in life circumstances, lifestyles, habits and methods must be made. If not, disease cure can be possible, but universal health will be a dream. The knowledge about immunity is very vast, but I have tried my level best to include all these things into 9 points. My aim of this session is make you create favorable internal and external situations or conditions by excluding the adverse causes for diseases to maintain health. So we will go to the first point. The first one is start learning the science of life. You have to observe, you have to see the people around you who have lived long with their good habits. If you are not finding any, you have to see the people who didn't live long due to their bad habits. Make a list of that. Ayurveda is a time tested science which is followed by many renowned scholars. So you can take help of Ayurveda to correct your theorems or write your own list of things with the basis of Ayurvedic theorems. Correction and updation must be done. For a proper understanding of your body, you must be knowing about Vata, Pitta and Kapha, the five elements, that is Pancha Mahabhuta, and Sapta Dhatus, seven elements in the body, Agni, Prakriti, Koshta, and the six tastes. Let me tell you the universal theorem for health. According to Ayurveda, it is said, Kaala Artha Karmanam Yogaha, Hina Mithyadi Matrakaihi, Samyak Yogascha Vijñeyo, Roga Arogyaika Karanam. Means that the reason for a disease is underusage, wrong usage, and excess usage of Kaala, Artha, and Karma. Kaala means time, Artha means our senses, Karma means actions. For health, it is the proper usage of time, senses, and actions. The second point is find a right doctor as your family doctor. Any discipline must be learned from the people who practices it correctly. So next question is how to choose a good doctor. The basic things are the doctor should be equipped with a degree, he should be having a skillful therapist and should have good quality medicines with him. If all these three things are there, you be ready to take advices from your doctor and follow it properly. Be in reach of your doctor whenever you need him, through phone or personally. Control over your mind and senses, not keeping that disease for a longer duration. According to Ayurveda, we say that a disease which is longer than 1 year old is difficult to cure. Or do cleansing therapies regularly. That is Panchakarma. So the first one, start learning Ayurveda right now. The second one, find a right doctor as your family doctor. And the third one, keep a healthy routine. A clear definition of healthy routine will help you to find the flaws in your normal routine. So before going to the Ayurvedic routine, you should analyze yourself with these points. Next starts a healthy routine. Ayurveda recommends you to wake up early if your digestion is good. 4 am to 5:15 am is the best time to wake up. Then clear your bowels first if you have an urge. Next, brush, tongue scraping, clean your eyes. If you are following any nasal drops, you can put it in the after that. Hold some lukewarm water in your mouth. Kashayam is also good. If you have some dryness in your mouth, you can practice oil pulling also. After that, you can apply oil to your head, ears and soles. Then you can do some light exercises or yoga. And don't forget to give a slight massage on your body. Then you can go for a hot water bath. Never use hot water on your head. After bath, do not touch oil or clothes you want. Keep separate clothes for outside, japa, and for sleep. Use natural fragrances after that. You should wear clothes which is suitable to the climate. So afterwards you can do your japa dhyana. Ayurveda says Kala Bhojanam is Agryam in Ayush. Means regular time intake of food is the key for long life. Eat food with reverence. After this, one can indulge himself or herself in occupations. The occupation should be using your skills. It should not be immoral or against the etiquette of the society. If you are going for a long journey, natural urges should be taken care. And some long journey rules also there, that is also given here. And if you are traveling at night, keep a good company and cover your head properly. A light dinner you can have within 3 hours before going to bed. We can go to bed by 10 p.m. or before 10 p.m. Keep your head facing to the east or south direction. Please avoid drinking huge amount of water before going to bed. And the fourth point is learn and live by the nature. You can control your bodily activities, but you cannot control the prakriti or the nature. So you have to live according to the nature's nature. The common rule is when the scorching sunlight is there, then your strength will be less. And when you get proper sunlight, you will have a good strength. Every year has divided into 6 ritus, that is Shishira, Vasanta, Grishma, Varsha, Sharad and Hemanta. Between Grishma and Varsha will be the lowest strength in the body. So that time you have to be so careful. To maintain health, the 7 days at the end of a season and the 7 days of the beginning of the season must be taken care very carefully. The 7 days at the end of a season and the 7 days on the beginning, you should not expose you to the extreme conditions of that weather. For example, you should not go out and get wet in the first rains. The 7 days you have to wait. And the other rule is you should have 6 doshas for your strength. But according to the seasons, the amount of the taste has to be made less or increased. For example, you should avoid eating more sour foods during summer season. See, even if we store a clean crystal in pure water, by time passes, it gets dirt. Same way, our body also should be undergone cleansing therapies in a regular basis. The fifth point is do not hold your natural urges. What is an urge? The natural feeling by which urine, feces are appear to be evacuated out, that feeling is called an urge. The urge of defecation, micturition, sneezing, natural flow of air, hunger, thirst, vomiting tendency, etc. And the sixth point is test your food. Choose, collect, protect your food. Understand that the natural crops in your region is best for you. Avoid foods that are toxic. For example, the foods substances which lose their natural color, smell, the fruits which are seedless, pesticided, hormone injected, these should be avoided. If you are vulnerable to buy those, then clean it properly. Rock salt has an antitoxic effect, so keep it in rock salt for 24 minutes or more. You can use Ayurvedic herb, that is Aparajita Dhuma Churna, for fumigation. You can always attend or do Dhanvantari Homa and Puja in a regular intervals. Next is the seventh point, that is the knowledge about the incompatible foods or Viruddha Ahara. It is an undigested food, it is same as poison. Most of the time it is a slow poison. Generally, I can say that because of its combinations, it acts as poison in our body. I can give you some examples of the daily life which are acting as incompatible for our body. Non-vegetarian flesh should not be taken along with milk, urad dal, honey, jaggery, radish, and sesame. Some of the common ones I have listed here. It creates a disequilibrium of doshas in our body and it does not expels out from the body. It can be cured only by proper exercise and cleansing therapies. That is the only way. The eighth point is method of eating. Why? Because some foods are light in digestion and some foods are heavy in digestion. The common rule to know that the foods which takes longer period to cook and the things which are taking shorter duration is light in digestion. But this rule changes when you mix and use the dravyas. The method of eating includes offer prayer, clean your hands and legs before eating. You should not eat food so fast or too slow. Eat your food with reverence. Do not speak or laugh while eating. Eat 2/4 of your stomach solid food and 1/4 water and 1/4 keep it empty. Do not keep your food in your lap. Sit calm. When you started eating food, first eat the sweet and little heavy food. That is the ghee plus rice, you can have it. You can have hot water along with the food. Don't ever consume a large or huge amount of water before going to dance or sleep or going for a speech. You should avoid swimming, sleeping, and riding vehicle just after taking food. After eating your food, you should walk only 100 steps. After that, you have to lay down left side. By that, liver gets a help to produce the healthy enzymes. But you should not sleep. If you are getting the healthiest food also, you should not eat more than your stomach. It should be in a moderation. It's my experience, if you follow such rules, your diseases will be cured very easily by exercises or avoiding one time meal. The ninth point is the right amount of food. How to know that you have taken right amount of food? Your stomach should not feel heavy. You should feel a sense of happiness and a sense of lightness to do work or normal routines. The proper timely exercises give strength to your digestion. And by mistake, you have taken some bad food and you feel nauseated, you should vomit it out. If it comes naturally, let it evacuate it out. Do not force your body with suppressing pills. Sometimes, the toxic food which gone inside will go out by vomiting, but still you feel a pain in your stomach. It is because of the vata. In that situation, you can go for the Ayurvedic churnas or the powders which help to subside vata. And the signs of proper digestion I have given here. Normally, if you follow all these methods, our food will digest within 4 to 6 hours. Normally, I will suggest 2 times food. If you are following a 3-time food meal, you should eat light in the morning. In the afternoon hours, you can have a good meal, and night, half of the advised amount can be taken. If the previous meal is not digested, never go for breakfast. So remember these 9 points. Start learning Ayurveda and the people around you. And second one, find the right doctor as your family doctor. Keep a healthy routine. Third and fourth point is learn and live according to the nature's nature. Fifth one, do not hold your natural urges. Sixth one is test your food. The seventh one is the knowledge about incompatible foods. And the eighth one, the right method of eating. Ninth one, the proper amount of food. If you don't remember, it's fine. You can always go back to the presentation and read the slides. All these references are from Ayurveda. I recommend Ashtanga Hridaya for the beginner. And then you can go for the Charaka Samhita and Sushruta Samhita. Thank you, Vaidya Dhani, for this opportunity. Thank you.